What is up, everybody out there in HeroClix land? This is Scott Porter back once again with another unboxing video of Joker's Wild. This is the 4th out of 5 unboxing videos in this particular unboxing series. If you did not see videos 1, 2, and 3 on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, please go back and watch them now and then rejoin us for video 4, which is sure to be full of thrills and excitement and really cool, as I have been saying this whole series, characters. Really cool characters. So far we have pulled a couple of super rares. We have not seen a prime. We have not seen any chases, hoping that we see a chase. The last time I did an unboxing series, I didn't have a chase in my brick. I'm hoping I have one now, but we shall see. The set comes out in November. Pre-release, I believe, is also in November, so keep an eye out for that. And without further ado, let's take a look at what we have today. Okay. Seen some Outsiders, we've seen some Suicide Squad, we've seen some JSA, we've seen a lot of Batman villains, we've seen some Court of Owls, which is a new thing for the HeroClix world. We have seen sketch variants, which we have another one of now. Oh, and we have our first prime, and it is of a figure that we have never seen in HeroClix form before that I am very excited about. Let's take a look at what we have here. We have Bronze Tiger, who is always such a beast. We have Amanda Waller. We have Harley Quinn. We have the Red Hood. Let's see which version of the Red Hood this is. I don't know if it's the Joker, maybe Jason Todd. And then we have Looker, but we have Looker in a sketch variant. I hope we pull the actual Looker as well, but if we don't, you can always take a peek at what her regular version looks like on the outside of the Joker's Wild box, which I'll go ahead and show you now, actually. You can see her normal paint job there. But I don't know what the Prime paint job would be, because we do have the Prime version. We got that lovely green ring that we all like to see when we open a box. She's got to be a beast. We shall see. We've already seen this Harley Quinn. We'll put her aside. We have already seen Amanda Waller. We will put her aside. And again, I am doing villains on one side and heroes on the other. Right now, we have more villains pulled than heroes. But this might actually even it out in this particular booster. Okay, let's take a look. Not at the Looker, not yet, but at the Bronze Tiger. Then we'll take a look at Red Hood, and then finally, a look at the Looker. All right. Bronze Tiger, Red Hood, boom. Okay, Bronze Tiger has the League of Assassins, Suicide Squad, and Martial Artist. And he's got a giant head, this particular Bronze Tiger sculpt. Has just a giant head. It looks really looks like a mask in this particular sculpt, which we all know it is. Okay, Master Martial Artist, Bronze Tiger can use Charge, Flurry, and Sidestep. The only thing missing is Stealth there. He is 5 clicks long. Not as beastly of attack values as Lady Shiva had, which I actually would have expected that he have some really great attack values. A little less, but he's only 60 points. And that is it for Bronze Tiger. Moving on, moving right along to the Red Hood. This Red Hood is unknown or Jason Todd, so I'm guessing this is not the Joker version. Gotham City, Underworld, and Injustice Gang are the keywords. And he has no traits, just a ton of powers. He is a Swiss Army knife. Looks like he has 2 starting points as well. So I'll show you his card real quick. See the dial on the back there. You can see right after click 3, there's a red line. I'm guessing that is an alternate starting click. Wow, yeah, so 70 points. Get to my sniper's nest, keeping my enemies off balance, move like my mentor, patience is its own reward, acid bath. Sometimes the basics work best, and it goes on and on and on. Sounds very much like Jason Todd kind of stuff. Really whiny adult Jason Todd. Okay, sorry if you guys love Jason Todd out there. Sometimes he gets on my nerves. Looker has Outsiders. Yes, Monster. Oh, Monster. And Reporter. The blood drinking is the worst part. Okay, we have Vampire Looker here. Looker begins the game on click 5. Looker can use Steal Energy. When she does, she may heal past her starting line. We have a wild dial here, folks. We had a special defense power called Turn into Mist. Looker can use Combat Reflexes and Impervious I think this is from a storyline. I think they went back to Markovia. Where is Geoforce from? They went to like Geoforce's homeland or something like that, and there were vampires on the loose. I believe that happened, and I believe that's why the Looker is a vampire. Holy crap, 9 clicks. Woo! That is nasty. I mean, you got to do some work to get all the way up to Top Dial, but Top Dial has hypersonic speed with 12 movement, has a 12 attack with precision strike, has a 19 defense with invincible, has a probability control, and 4 damage. Wow. Pretty awesome. I'll show you the card one more time. Made some lighting changes in here. Hopefully you guys can make these cards out a lot better now. Okay. All right, and one more look at the Looker. I'll show you Top Dial Looker. Oh yeah, it seems like it's not as brutal on these white bases anymore. Sorry guys, you know I do this in my man cave, so it's, you know, a work in progress. I used to go to the studios and big studio videos, but we find that it's been a lot more successful to do these little videos. I feel like the feedback has been super positive. Speaking of feedback, guys, if you are loving what you're seeing, let us know down in the comments section if you guys would like some changes. Again, I'm always trying to get better, trying to deliver the best product I can for you guys. So just let me know in the comment section what you guys would like to see me do, and I'll try and change it up for y'all. Okay, let's see who we have in this pack. Okay, we have old school Green Arrow. We have old school Robin. Might be Jason Todd, actually. We have a Thanagarian. That is not Hawkman or Hawkwoman. That is a Thanagarian generic. We have Merlin, and we have... Oh, the Spectre. Wait, does that say Here Lies? Oh, so cool. James Corrigan, rest in peace. It says it right on his tombstone. That's pretty awesome. Great attention to detail there. The Spectre in the sketch variant actually looks really cool. I mean, we all know what the Spectre looks like. Oh my god. Man, I need to get to the gym apparently to pull these figures out. Golly. They are really grabbing a hold. Woo! You know what that means though? You know what that means, guys? That means that your figures are kept safe and sound, except for when you drop them on the floor like I just did with Green Arrow. Alright. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Thanagarian. What did I do? I will be right back, folks. Hello, back again. Good to see you all. Alright, let's see. This is a whole new booster. We didn't get any duplicates in here, so we've got a lot to look at. I think we'll start with Green Arrow. We'll move on to the Robin. We'll just move across the pack that way. Sound good? Sound good. Okay. Green Arrow. And it's such an old school Green Arrow. Those primary colors. You know, these very simple, these from like back in the days when all the figures were so simple. You know, 2 or 3 color schemes. They weren't all black leather. All right. Green Arrow has a trait called a Simpler Time, which is a shared trait for all the JSA. When somebody used the JSA trait to take his defense value, you may also modify that character's defense value by +1 against all range attacks. There you go. There's the card. There's the back of the card. All right, moving on. Man, these are so much less wordy than the old ones, which is really good for me because, man, back in the day, there was so much on every card. Yes, this is Jason Todd, as a matter of fact. We will show you what Jason Todd looked like. Okay, Batman Ally. And holy crap, guys. He has a trait. 1/900, live or die. When Robin would be KO'd, both players roll 2d6. If the result of your roll is higher than the opponent's roll, you may instead replace Robin with number 17, Red Hood, on his orange starting line with 1 action token. Okay, 2 starting lines. If you decide to kill Robin, you may replace him with this Jason. That's great. that's awesome. Such a nod to the comics. That is really, really cool. God, I got the dropsies today. All right, you can pause, zoom in, look at the whole dial. You guys who are out there coding dials on HC Realms, hope I'm giving you enough there to look at. Let's go into the Thanagarian. The Thanagarian, 4 clicks long, has a special movement power, Invasion from the Skies. Give Thanagarian a move action with a locked speed value of 3. If you do, after actions resolve, a carried character may be given a non-free action, but only if it is a close action. So no action after Taxi? Well, not quite with this Thanagarian. I mean, a very limited action after Taxi. You can see the dark wings there. Hawkman has gray wings, and the Thanagarian has the brown wings there. Still kind of cool that you can actually get like a 3 movement attack. I don't know if I showed you the card. I'll show you the back here. Okay. All right, moving on to Merlin. Now, Merlin and Green Arrow look like they share the same sculpt, just much different paint jobs and a little bit different on the head there. Here's the Merlin. Okay. Put him with the bad guys. Merlin has a trait called Duck and Cover. When Merlin has 1 or more action tokens, he can use Stealth. He also has a special defense power, I Always See It Coming. Merlin can use combat reflexes when he would be hit by a ranged attack. You may roll 2d6, compare it to the result of your opponent's unmodified attack roll, and if your result is higher, the attack is evaded. So someone hits you with a 9 and you roll 2 dice and roll 10, you just dodge the whole thing. That's kind of cool. It's a neat power. Haven't seen that one before. There's a lot of this roll off against your opponent type of stuff in this set, which I actually really like. Anything that keeps on using die rolls and keeps everybody engaged in what's happening is cool in my book. All right, last but not least, the Spectre. He has Justice Society, Detective, Mystical, Past, and Police. Actually, let me read off Merlin's keywords. Sorry about that, guys. In Justice League, League of Assassins, Star City, Assassin, and Martial Artist. Okay, back to the Spectre. Has a simpler time, and this is the only thing he has. He has a trait, a simpler time, once per turn for all characters with this trait. If a character uses the JSA team ability to replace its defense with the Spectre's, that character can use super senses for the attack, but only evades on a 6. Very limited super senses. High movement with phasing, pretty high defense with super senses, and shape change. I'm guessing he's kind of like your defensive battery for your JSA. Okay, there we go. And that is it for day number 4. No super rares today, but we did get a Prime Looker, which is very cool. Oh, and that Looker is rare, so we got the rare Prime. Thumbs up on that. 1 day left, everybody out there. I hope you're enjoying the unboxing series so far. Come back and see us tomorrow. Like I said, if you didn't see the first 3 days of videos and you stuck through this one, well, sorry about the spoilers, but go back and check out days 1 through 3. I hope you guys are having fun. Keep an eye out for the Joker's Wild set, which releases in November, and the pre-release, which will happen a week before the release. I don't know when this is all going to happen. Things shift constantly. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the unboxing series, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, may all your rolls be critical hits.